Hello and welcome back to the Talk with Ray. As usual, I'm here with Andy Cole. Great Andy.
Dr. Ray.
What do you go on? What do you go on?
Charlie, nothing much. I hear say today be holiday for GH.
Today be Ghana. Today be Rio on a birthday. Rio on a birthday.
My birthday is January there.
You know be Ghanaian. It be 6 March.
I be Ghanaian, but I won't switch.
No, today why you want switch? Today be day where we take commemorate our forefathers, like Nkrumah Dems, the JB Danquers, the big six in general. Almost fighting almost freedom my So yeah, today is Ghana's independence.
So what do you go on for GH there?
You know, CC then celebrate independence.
Them they celebrate it and get them they celebrate.
Yeah, so we are back again for the trends. It's all about the trending issues. And today we are taking the Independence Day celebration of Ghana. Yeah, today marks the 67th day of the Ghana's independence. It's been 67 years now since Ghana gained independence. Yeah, I had a chance to watch a bit of today's show, like in retrospect. So I don't know if you already saw some pictures or videos of it.
I have not seen anything related to the celebration. It's probably because I didn't want to see anything related to it.
You didn't want to see anything related to it. Why?
It doesn't. We don't. As a Ghanaian, I feel it's not worth it to celebrate, or we don't have anything to celebrate, and therefore, what are we celebrating the independence for? Yes, we have the independence.
Okay, let's go a bit into that.
Okay.
If you say you want to tell me it's not worth it.
Exactly.
Okay, so why?
It's not because there is nothing to celebrate. There is nothing to say boldly that after gaining independence, we've been this is how useful our independence has been to us as people of Ghana. Like we've not done anything to say, sir. Since we had independence, our independence has led to this or that, or has brought forth this or that.
So are you trying to tell me since 6 March 1957 until now, 6 March 2024, Ghana is still the same? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, Ghana is still the same.
No.
What's the difference? What's the progress?
There's been lots of differences in infrastructure and everything.
What infrastructure?
You can't tell me that since 1957 to 2024 Ghana is still the same. No,
so basically, maybe I should say
that's not fair to we are in the Fourth Republic, and we've had 5 presidents
in Ghana, where I'm from. The only progress we've had as a country is the extension of electricity.
Okay, so you've had progress.
Yes,
but you said there's no progress.
So if 67 good years, we can only build of for instance electricity. Come on.
There are no schools there.
There are schools. There were schools those days.
In 1957, there were schools.
Yes, there were schools there.
No, I mean, on the more serious note, it's. Are you trying to tell me there is nothing that you can pick out?
You see, when I said nothing here, of course there are things to talk about. There are things to probably say that were not existing, but now you know. But these things are things that are like just normal stuffs, like normal things.
What do you call normal stuff?
These are like basic things that when a president does or when a state is able to achieve, it's just some, like basic something.
Well, some of which are because there wasn't health insurance back then in 1957. Was there?
There was health insurance for people.
Yes, health insurance.
During Nkrumah's time, there was health insurance for people.
There was health insurance there. Yes. I see.
When find out, yes, there's been health insurance before. and now again. But you see, if the insurance, the health insurance, for example, is there, but it's not working properly, people still have to go to the hospital, and drugs that they are supposed to get free of charge, the nurses and the doctors and the pharmacists keep these drugs to themselves and tell the people the drugs are not there, so they should go and buy it. And some of them will even direct them to their pharmacies outside the hospital or in the hospital, and the patient will go there and buy them. You understand? Yes, some of the problems I wouldn't blame the leaders, but I will blame the leaders for their bad leadership, which is leading to these problems.
Like you blame them for their bad supervision.
Everything, everything expected of a good leader, which to me isn't going on currently, okay, or haven't been existing for some time now, and therefore I feel like these are the reasons of these are the major reasons behind our problems.
Well, back to the independent stuff.
Yeah.
Like over the years, there's been changes upon changes.
Yes.
There's been changes upon changes. There's been infrastructure, like proper one for that matter. Yes. I always say, I always say when
since I was born here, there's always been public toilets. Pardon my words, few words, but there's been public toilets, and sometimes when I meet some of the Germans, they said when they were young, these people are very old, like aged ones, they said when they were young, when they were living in their villages, they were also having these tubung toilets, and you see, after this whole time, after 50 years, they don't have these things anymore. You understand? This is the kind of progress I am talking about. Okay, not a country where somebody built train or rail lines to transport their goods and services out of the country, during the slave trade and this if anything
the wars.
No, when we were under colonial rule, during this colonial time, yes, they built the white people, okay, the British, the Portuguese explorers, and so on. They built these train lines, okay, just to transport their goods from there to your friends and to their port and whatsoever, okay. And after these whole years, we after 67 good years, we haven't been able to extend these rail lines to enhance easy and safer transportation within the country. These are some of the problems I am talking about. These are some of the reasons why I say that there hasn't been anything.
But just last week there was a documentary of new rail lines being constructed.
Fortunately, I am glad.
Some are finished, some are still under construction.
I am happy we hearing news like this. But you see, some of them are even these old rail lines that they are redoing. Okay, it's not bad to redo spoiled rail lines, but my problem is where for as long as 67 years, we should have been able to extend at least 2 rail lines, one each in each direction. But I mean, in and out.
There are rail lines. There are trains working. There is some working. I think the Accra to Tema is still there. It's still working.
Yes.
In Central Region, I think.
And
is it Central Western?
I am telling you that these rail lines were either built during the colonial times or during Nkrumah's era.
Are you sure?
So I am telling you that for the past 67 years, we haven't been able to develop our rail line systems enough. We haven't been able to have, of course, with electricity, we are one of the country to have, come this far, but is it enough? I think for 67 years, we should have had better electricity than we are having now, like a stable electricity supply. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. As a country like Ghana, for 67 years, we should be having a good educational system where no government comes and tells, or a new government comes and then tries to like change the school system or or how the schools should be functioning. You understand?
How do you mean? But there's a structure for the education system.
Do you know something? When I went to high school, SHS1,
Mhm.
okay, my seniors had the very year I went, that is I think it's 2013 or something. There were students who had completed Form 4, like who had gone through the high school for 4 years. And during my time, we had to go for 3 years. Or we were supposed to go like 3 years. Yeah. And so sometimes I feel like, okay, so this government comes and says 4 years. The next person comes and the same education system says, no, 4 years isn't better. We have to do 3 years. The other person comes and says, no, even the 3 years, some people have to go for 3 months or 4 months and go back and stay in the house for like 2 months and then come later again to do another 3 months or something. You see, like they are just playing with the education system. These are some of the problems why, or these are some of the things I think are not, things we should be celebrating. When a country like,
so because of this, we shouldn't commemorate our independence.
I have no problem with the independence recognition, but the fact that we spoil or we have to spend so much money to.
Don't you spend money on your birthday?
It's my birthday. It's
the nation's birthday.
Should I tell you something? Wait, if you have a child in Ghana, yeah, will you let your child go and parade or go and join this parade or this celebration because it's Independence Day?
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
is there something wrong with it?
Yes,
there's nothing wrong with it.
It's
something the whole country is.
I grew up in a community where we, on the city march, the whole community, the schools in the community come together on a community park. We march, blah blah. After the march pass, they give us yogurt or.
I've also been there before.
And we go home and sleep. What have we gained? You see, what I am trying to tell you is that instead we could use this money. If we are supposed to celebrate every year, we could just do a small celebration in the state, in the nation's capital,
and cut a cake.
A small celebration as to whether like even if we have this small parade for the recognition of our independence, and the rest of the money that are usually distributed to the district and municipality for these celebrations could be used to build a school, at least a school. It is better.
No, Andy. Even though they are celebrating independence, it's something that has been celebrated over the years, every year. So they are still building schools.
Good, but there are also still people who are not even having infrastructures for their educational. Your friend is saying,
where? Where?
I don't have to tell you, and I know.
No.
There are places in Ghana where students still sit under trees or sit under dilapidated buildings, or
those sitting under the trees. Is it a government school or private
government schools?
A government school.
Come on, go to Adeboris and see.
A government school with people sitting under trees. No.
Go to Adeboris.
No, Andy. No.
Go to my own town, Fiatre.
No.
There are schools.
No. Give me that name of the school. We will Google it, or we will try to find out.
Okay.
A government school under a tree. No.
Go to Methodist MA Primary or whatever at Adeboris, so you find it.
It could be someone like a private person.
What I'm trying
to help kids in the community.
It shouldn't. It's not only about schools. It's also just recently the king of the Ashanti Kingdom had to solicit for money to go or to help renovate this Komfo Hospital.
Yeah.
Do you think that is
wrong?
What he did is not wrong.
Yeah.
But if we have money to go and sit somewhere and say that we are just recognizing our Independence Day, I think this money should have been used to do this thing.
Do you know what the independence means to Ghanaians?
What does it mean to us? A simple question. A German passport and a Ghanaian passport. Which, if you have options,
I'm a Ghanaian. I'll take a Ghanaian passport.
I don't follow up. Whoa.
Why? Why?
Yeah, you sure?
I will take a Ghanaian passport and rather take, let's say, indefinite stay here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Why?
I know you're just kidding, but it's not a big deal anyway.
No. Maybe you are so much into that, but I'm not so much into that.
Oh.
Like I said, I would rather take an indefinite.
But I
stay.
can confidently say that if you take 10 Ghanaians here, okay, 9 of them would by all means want this. They
That's
would want to.
That's the everybody has their.
Why? Because you
choice.
wait. Let's say you are German, yeah. Would you give up? Let's say you were German. Would you give up your German citizenship for, let's say, that of America?
No.
Good.
I won't give up my Ghanaian
Why?
citizenship.
I know you would by all means defend Ghana in a way or
no. I won't give my. Why should I give out my Ghanaian citizenship?
I personally would always give up on Ghana.
That's you. I don't know why.
I know many of you will also do it.
That's you. I don't know why though, but that's you.
Because there is nothing to boast about, to boast of as a Ghanaian. There is nothing I can.
We are in our lane.
Yeah, we
are not matching up with the Westerners. We are matching up with our fellow Africans. Wait. No, we are matching up. No, Obiawo Nilemu.
Fellow Africans.
Listen, Germany is matching up with
South Africa had independence.
Netherlands.
No, South Africa had independence, I think, around 1999, yeah?
Yeah.
How is South Africa comparing to Ghana?
No, listen. A lot went on in South Africa. Huh? A lot. If you follow their history and everything, a lot went on. And let's say because the whites also lived there for a long time.
So it means
it took.
So why can't we? If you think the whites had lived there for long and therefore they've been able to develop or they've helped in developing the place, why don't we also do it? Or why can't we do it?
We are doing it. They are still doing it.
We are not.
A lot of things are.
The rate at which we are developing, do you think it's like appreciating?
No, you can say, or we can say, let's give Ghana maybe the next 20 years.
Nothing is going to happen. Ghana is still going to be the same.
Something will happen.
You and I, we can testify. We can just keep this video for the future for the next 20 years.
Something will happen.
And I am telling you, nothing is going to happen. Ghana is still going to be the same. You see the Kumasi and Accra highway still as it is, and like people
we now have another international airport, so something will surely happen.
International airport, man.
And you Kumasi.
And you think this Kumasi international airport is meeting the international standard?
Why is it not meeting?
You see, one of our problems is we don't have how do you call it? Long-term vision.
Have you been there to watch?
I haven't been there, but what
I
have seen on the TV, we don't have long-term vision. If we do have long-term vision, we are going to build something that we say that this thing can compete for the next 20, 30, 50 years. But if you take the Hamburg airport for example, which has like 4 layers, yeah, the Hamburg airport which has 4 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I say underground train station was here, where the average German wouldn't have to get a taxi or wouldn't have to go with a private car to the airport, but just take a train and go there. And we are building a place where if you want to go there, you would either need a taxi or a private car. And apart from that,
what happened to Trotro?
So do you enjoy? Do you think
there are public transports?
Trotro is not. You see, it's because we are poor. If not because we are poor, we wouldn't be.
Do you remember about it? Do you remember the tap and go that Dr. Bawumia ushered? You spoke awfully against
Bawumia.
But then this one is coming. This one is coming. Buses are going to operate with it. Buses will
the state even doesn't have buses.
Buses will go,
and the state is trying to initiate
the airport to drop people.
I am telling you that the state, the leaders of the state who are trying to initiate this program or this whole sort of things, the state doesn't have buses, and whose buses are going to Are people going to use this tap and go or whatever to?
It has been commissioned.
Mhm.
Do you think they are going to start operating without buses? Is that what you are thinking?
But you said they are starting right away, and we've not seen any buses
no,
as
no,
of
no,
now.
no. I said they've commissioned it. They are going to start very soon.
Very soon. The Ayalolo buses we know, the Metromass buses we know are already like out of the system. There are very few of them now.
If this card was there initially, if this system was in place already, what happened to the Ayalolo and the Metromass? Well, even the Metromass is still there. Metromass is there.
Yes, Metromass is there. It's not, but the number of buses we had during Kufuor's time, the number of buses Kufuor started this project with, I think the buses have. You see, those times around 2007, 8, 9, 10, thereabout, you could go from Kumasi to Sunyane with your friend saying Kufuor bus or Metromass, and trust me, it was so cheap. The people loved it. But what happened? Mismanagement. Do you know why they can't usually
this card will stop the corruption and mismanagement. You are here, faculty. Pick me. I'm a faculty better. Near the call.
The faculty, the friends saying the bus ticket checkers, do they keep their monies in their pocket?
This one you are not paying with money. You are not giving physical cash. The one is a corruption it does be prayer because physical cash is flowing too much in Ghana.
And then America the uncle.
Okay. Give me your last words.
My last words is, to me, the money is being used to do these celebrations in various districts. They should just try and put the monies together and build a hospital.
They are building hospitals
every year.
They are building hospitals.
So in every year, if we are going to celebrate it, we said okay. So in memory of our 67th birthday, this year's celebration, we are using probably this 67th birthday hospital. Now, 67th birthday hospital. And to inquire, because hey, what is the history behind this hospital? But when Ghana was celebrating the 67th independence, they built this hospital just to be a sign of
it's like a birthday gift to Ghana.
But we don't go and sit there and waste money and and the presidents will come and read the everyday thing they come and read to us, which they don't even sometimes write it themselves.
I don't know where you are heading towards, but then viewers, I want you to keep loving your country. Ghana is one of the best countries you will ever be. Like I said, we are all in our lane. The Westerners are competing with Westerners. Sorry, Africans are also competing.
You compete with what is better. You don't
wait. We are all competing. You understand? When you go to Africa, Ghana is one of the best places to be. It's true.
Yeah.
Go to several African countries. A country that everybody has a generator. How many people have generators in Ghana? Because we can rely on our electricity. Go to some of this. You just be in the ECOWAS states.
Travel and see.
Me, I've been there. Benin, Togo, Nigeria, Makoina, and I know what I'm saying. Me, I know Ghana will be there one day.
Every 2 minutes.
I know Ghana will be there one day. So keep loving your country. We thank you all for being a part of today's segment. We know you will join us later. Subscribe and share. Thank you.